predictions. Alright, my last video got like fucking 20 hits or some shit like that. Man, I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, change the fucking background? You guys really want me to change the fucking background or some shit? Or like, put some glasses on or take some fucking notes? It's not gonna happen, guys. Look, the only reason I'm putting these fucking videos out is for fucking retards like you that don't know MMA from a fucking hole in the ground and trying to just, you know, maybe push it a little bit, like, so you'll take a view, come back, watch my video, and see if I'm right or wrong, because like 75% of the time I'm fucking right. So I'm gonna make my previews, okay? So yeah, my last video, maybe it wasn't the best video, but fucking 20 views is fucking crazy, man. I've never had that low of a fucking an audience. You guys are assholes, seriously. Not the ones watching, the ones that aren't watching. So I'm not really calling you an asshole, I'm calling people that aren't watching assholes. So you guys are cool. You guys are cool with me. Fucking cheers, seriously. You guys are awesome. I fucking love you. UFC 145, Jones is going to submit Rashad Evans. Mark it now. Mark it on your fucking calendar. Put it in your phone. Take a note. Make a fucking tattoo. I don't give a shit. He's getting submitted. Evans has every which way to win this fight, but he will not. Jones will remain dominant, and he's going to give Rashad his first submission loss of his career. If he doesn't submit him, he will TKO him. There's no way this fight's going to a decision. That's, I mean, well, obviously there's an empty seat. She's no longer, you'll no longer see her. She likes weird stuff. So she's not going to be here anymore. So I will have another person with me soon enough that knows way more about MMA than she does. She's just not going to read my notes anymore. It'll be, you know, someone that actually knows. But trust me, Jones is going to submit Evans. He's grown as a fighter. He's grown physically. He's grown mentally. He's grown immensely in every single way, shape, and form that you need to be as a fighter to beat Rashad Evans. Now, Rashad Evans did go to the Black Zillas in Florida. He did change camps. But was it good or bad? Yeah, he beat up Tito Ortiz, but who the fuck hasn't? You know, everyone fucking beat Tito Ortiz, you know, except for Ryan Bader. Caught with an uppercut and then got fucking guillotined. And Tito was fighting for his goddamn life. You know, he was fighting for his life when he took on Rashad on fucking short notice like a tough guy and got his ass kicked, you know. And then he took on Lil Nog, and obviously liver shots are just not the place that he likes to get hit. Hit him in the fucking liver, he drops like a fucking rock. I thought his jaw was fucking broken. There was something wrong with his face or some shit, but it actually was a fucking body shot that dropped the guy. He's way past his prime, and he needs to just realize that he's past his prime and stop. You know, Dana White had to force Chuck Liddell into retirement. I don't know why he's not doing the same thing with Ortiz, but he's not. So you know, we'll play this one by ear. Any fight that Ortiz is in next, I think it's Griffin. He's gonna get his ass kicked. Okay, we got Rory MacDonald. He's definitely, for sure, like there's no doubt in my mind. I don't know too much about this guy, Che Mills. I don't know too much, but I know that he's awesome. That's the only thing I know, that he's fucking awesome. I did see a highlight reel, and the guy's fucking incredible. He has a great record, 14-4. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like a really good fight. I'm picking Rory MacDonald by TKO submission, second, third round. Okay, next fight we have on the card is Brendan Schnaub on my lob against Big Ben Rothwell. I love Ben Rothwell. He was a man back in the IFL days. He was incredible to watch, and his endurance for being a fat guy is fucking incredible. You know, he's not only a fat guy, he's seriously heavyweight. Like, there's no way. He's not a Fedor type of guy. He's not a guy that could drop to 205 or potentially 185. He's a fat fucking dude, and just like Big Country, who has the best chin in MMA, by the way, and flaunts it. He's a flabby guy, you know. He has some, muscle to him. He did get his ass handed to him. It was prematurely stopped, but his ass was getting handed to him by former champion Cain Velasquez. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Brendan Schnaub for that. Yeah, there's no doubt. And I'm going to definitely pick Homnick against Eddie Yeager. There's no doubt in my mind. He has a good record, too. 15-5-1. It's not bad, but, Homnick, the Homnick Machine, 2010. I just, he's got a reach advantage, and he's much better on the feet. He's much better on the ground. I think that Hamid's going to take that fight. We got Mark Bocek, and he's hoping to actually retire in this fight. In these fights that are supposed to happen, there's supposed to be 3 fights in Canada in 2012, and he wants to retire in Calgary because it's his hometown. So we'll see what happens, but it looks as if handsome Matt Wyman has a slight disadvantage in the reach, but same weight, same experience, so 14-6, 10-4. So it looks like for this one, it's a tough one to call, but I'm going to flip a coin and call Matt Handsome Wyman for the win by decision. Now we go to Miguel Angel Torres versus Michael MacDonald. Easy all day, 39-4, 14-1, excuse me, 5'9", 5'9", 135, 135, both identical reach, weight, height, and Miguel's records off the fucking hook. We all know again about Miguel's fucking reign in the WEC and before that. So Miguel Angel Torres has not been the same fighter since he got KO'd by Brian Bowles. However, he is on a comeback trail, and he is more disciplined. So I see this going to decision, but I see it going Torres' way. Anyone that has any disagreement, by the way, about anything that I'm saying, please just put a comment below. Travis Brown and Chad Griggs. Chad Griggs is a former Strikeforce fighter. He was doing really well in Strikeforce. I love watching him fight. I actually do watch other things in UFC. By the way, the sport's not called UFC. It's called Mixed Martial Arts. And there are several organizations that you should watch other than the UFC. Okay, Travis Brown, 12-0, undefeated against Chad Griggs, who's 11-1, which is close. I'm going to go with Chad the Gravedigger Griggs just for some reason. Don't know why, don't know where and how, don't care. Just going to go with Chad Griggs. We have Matt the Immortal Brown and Stephen Thompson. I don't know who Stephen Thompson is. He's Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He's 6-0. He's undefeated. He's 6 foot tall. Great welterweight. Don't know anything about him, and don't care to. Matt Brown has an unfortunate record of 15-11. So we'll see what happens there. I've seen Matt Brown on the brink of defeat and come back in spectacular fashion, and I think he's one of the most underestimated fighters in that division. And when his back's against the wall is when he fights best, so I'm going to go ahead and pick Brown by submission. Next fight will be long. Again, on the undercard, we have John McDessie versus Njokuani. I got Njokuani, period. That's it. Njokuani. Knockout. Anyway, moving on, Mac Danzig versus Efren Escudero, the battle of the tough contenders. Okay, 5'8", 5'9", Mac Danzig's 21-9, won the contest, fought in Pride, fought in UFC, blah, blah, blah. Efren Escudero got a big fucking head, he got all these fucking cool sponsors, just got a big head, and kind of got weird on people, and they didn't cut him for a while, and he got armbarred by Evan Dunham, and it kind of hurt him a little bit. So other than that, he's had a spectacular career. So it's hard to call this one, but I'm going to go ahead and call Mac Danzig because after that knockout of Joe Stevenson, I think he's on a good path. So let's just, let's fucking end it there because no one cares really about these other two guys. I don't even know their fucking names, man. So let's just fucking end it there. So I'm glad you all watched it, and I sincerely want to thank you all for your support and watching my videos and commenting, giving me likes and things to talk about whenever I log in and see your comments. And if you notice, I do talk back. I do answer your questions and reply to your comments, even if they're fucking rude, weird, and everything in between. So I do appreciate it. I thank you all very, very much from the depths of my heart. I thank you very much for your subscriptions. They mean a lot to me, and your comments do as well. Thank you all, and we'll see you after UFC 145, and there'll be a post show, a huge fucking celebration. I guarantee. I'll have naked broads, 3 of them. See, if you look, there's 4 seats. I'll have 3 naked broads in the background, guaranteed next time. Tune in.